Which of these devices should you buy or settle for? The 68,000 Naira Note 7 Lite or its 2,000 Naira Samsung Galaxy A21s? If that is your question, then keep watching this video. What's up guys, it's Victor here again. This week video highlights some of the differences between the Infinix Note 7 Lite and the Samsung Galaxy A21s, their features, their pros and cons, as well as reasons why you should buy one of these devices over the other. We are almost at 5k subscribers. Thank you so much guys. Thank you. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, or you are not new here but you just haven't subscribed, please do so now by hitting the red button just below this video. That's the subscribe button. Please subscribe and turn on the post notification bell icon so that you'll be notified the next time and every other time I post new and awesome videos like this one. The Infinix Note 7 Lite and Samsung Galaxy A21s are two phones that share similar specs and can be classified into the same market or price segment. I'll leave a link to my detailed review of both these smartphones, that's the Infinix Note 7 Lite and the Samsung Galaxy A21s, somewhere here. After this video, you can go and check them out. They both have a glossy plastic build and an unnamed glass on the front. They both have minimal bezel around them. They both possess a 720 by 1600 pixel resolution screen with a punch hole cutout for the selfie camera by the top left side of the screen. The A21s has the smaller punch hole. The screen on the Note 7 Lite is an IPS LCD screen, while that of the Samsung A21s is a TFT display. You won't really see the difference between the IPS and TFT until you introduce an AMOLED display. The Infinix Note 7 Lite has its fingerprint sensor right on the power button, while the Samsung A21s fingerprint reader is at the back of the device. Both fingerprint readers are fast and fairly accurate, but I prefer that of the Infinix Note 7 Lite because it's on the power key, therefore giving the device a modern look. The power button fingerprint reader is also intuitive and easier to reach because that's where your hand will naturally go when reaching for a phone. Both the Infinix Note 7 Lite and Samsung Galaxy A21s comes with 4 cameras on the rear in a squarish mount, but I prefer the arrangement of the Samsung Galaxy A21s because it looks like a flagship Samsung device and it has a more modern look. And it also has the more versatile collection of cameras consisting of a 48 megapixel main camera, an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera, a 2 megapixel macro camera, and a 2 megapixel depth sensing camera. On the other hand, the Infinix Note 7 Lite comes with a 48 megapixel main camera, a 2 megapixel macro camera, a 2 megapixel depth sensing camera, and a QVGA camera for low light camera activities. There is a noise cancellation mic at the top of the Samsung Galaxy A21s, while there is nothing at the top of the Infinix Note 7 Lite. On the right side of both devices, you get the volume up and down rockers as well as the power button, which is also the fingerprint sensor on the Infinix Note 7 Lite. At the left of both devices, you get the dual nano SIM card tray that can also take a memory card for memory expansion. At the bottom of both phones, you get the down-firing loudspeaker grill that can be easily blocked in a gaming orientation, a 3.5mm headphone jack, the microphone, and the USB ports. While the Samsung A21s is future-proof with USB Type-C, the Infinix Note 7 Lite is still holding on to its long-lasting tradition of keeping the sacred USB 2.0 port. We would just hope it doesn't pass the cost to the next generation of phones in this segment. Overall, I prefer the design and the build quality of the Samsung A21s over the Infinix Note 7 Lite because it's sleeker with a slimmer profile, it has the better look and feels more like a 2020 device. Both phones are based on Android version 10 with their custom UI slapped on top of it. The Infinix Note 7 Lite SOS 6.1 is actually a proprietary launcher running on top of the latest Android 10. It is heavily skinned with lots of customization options and comes with a lot of pre-installed third-party apps and bloats, of which some of the bloats can be uninstalled. On the other hand, the Samsung A21s runs on One UI 2.1, which is a cleaner and more organized launcher. It comes with its own share of bloats too, but not as much as the Infinix device. Multitasking on both devices is decent and app retention too is impressive for this class. The Infinix Note 7 Lite is powered by the Helio P22 chip by MediaTek. Even though it's a 12nm processor, I still found it a worthy contender to the 8nm Exynos 850 on the Samsung A21s. The two devices I have comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage, which is basically enough to run this device smoothly. Gameplay on both devices is possible and impressive for this class. I played PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty, and Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 on these devices, and the phones held up really great. I'll also leave links to my gaming tests of both these devices somewhere here or maybe in the description box. I did a quick speed test and I would say I wasn't distinctively impressed by any of these devices, so I'll let that slide. They are both powered by a 5000 mAh battery that is more than enough for my day. I wasn't reaching out to my charger as I would normally do with my 3000 mAh phone. Samsung A21s supports 15 watts fast charging, while the Infinix Note 7 Lite is slower at 10 watts. So the Samsung A21s wins in this category. Both the Infinix Note 7 Lite and Samsung Galaxy A21s have a quad camera setup on its back, consisting of a 48 megapixel main camera, and I think Samsung A21s has the more versatile camera setup with an 8 megapixel wide angle camera, 2 megapixel macro, and 2 megapixel depth sensing camera supporting the 48 megapixel main shooter. On the Infinix Note 7 Lite, there is a 2 megapixel macro, a 2 megapixel depth sensing, and a QVGA camera supporting the main 48 megapixel camera. Both the Infinix Note 7 Lite and the Samsung A21s captures videos up to 1080p at 30 fps, and there is no stabilization available. So with all this considered, if you don't mind using micro USB 2.0 in 2020, then I think the Infinix Note 7 Lite is the better value for money at 68,000 Nigerian Nairas. On the other hand, the Samsung A21s has the better design and is future-proof with a USB Type-C port, but it costs 82,000 Nigerian Nairas. It is also worthy to note that Infinix might not push any OS update to the Note 7 Lite, but you are guaranteed 2 software updates on the Samsung Galaxy A21s. Subscribe to the channel and also give this video a thumbs up. Guys, we are almost at 5,000 subscribers. Like, we are almost at 5,000. So to celebrate 5K, I'll be doing a question and answer session video. So if you have any question for me, please leave it in the comment section and I'll do well to answer that question when that video comes up. Don't forget to watch any of my other videos listed on the screen right now. And with that said, I'll see you when I see you in the next one. Peace.